That's what that shit be though.
Yeah.
This is
Welcome to the
Lowkey
Jooh Gatti's podcast.
Yeah.
You're tuning in. We have a couple guests today. We got Big T and Ember in the back.
T-Bear.
And you know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing some 2K. He wants to get the sauce again. I'm okay adding another dub on my record. Oh yeah, we also got Stud Muffin here too.
Got Stud in the building.
He's a savage.
You got Stud in the building.
If you walk into this house, you are getting the stud tax, which is...
He's gonna harass you in some form.
Yo.
You gotta tell him, get the fuck away from me.
Like, you get to the point where you're like, alright, I'll give you a treat so you'll chill.
Yeah. So how everybody doing today? Let's start with that, man. While the game upload, how everybody doing, man?
Shit.
Oh, you already know, man. You know, it's been a busy day for me. I've been to Spring Hill and goddamn Port Richland, all kind of goddamn places today.
What you say? Up and down, back and forth, huh?
Yeah, so now I'm back in Tampa, you know, and I'm ready to, you know, hit off with the nightcap.
Right. Well, Freeway said, on the night shift. Night shift.
Night shift is vicious,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Then after the night shift is the graveyard shift.
You
Man,
got
all the zombies and the body snatching.
No.
Yeah, man.
Shit, my life today has been awesome. Very grateful.
No.
Just been
No.
a productive day. Got a lot of stuff taken care of. Had a great workout. Hanging out with greater people. Can't complain.
Nice. And me personally, my day was swell, you know. Went and got a little pump in at the gym. Spent time with the doggies. You know, we got the kennel going. We don't talk about it much, but we breed Frenchies, so
We do.
we're gonna put some pictures out and put it on the world at some point. And you go check my boy Heavy D out at Heavy D the Frenchie on YouTube and Heavy D the Frenchie on IG too. Heavy D the Frenchie. Check him out. So yeah, let's get into this game. Like, who you get today? Boston.
You want to play the different team?
I don't care what you do, man.
Now, let me see that shit once.
Oh, you want to play?
I ain't never played this shit a day in my life. Let me try this shit out.
Never played a day in. You hear that, bro?
I mean, technically, you won last one.
Oh, you want him to play against me? Come on now.
I mean, you won.
what's
You
up,
won.
bro?
So.
How
You
do
said
you
my
change it?
name. He said my name.
So L2 and R2.
Oh, okay.
It's in alphabetical order.
Cleveland Clint. I like the Milwaukee.
T-Bag, man.
I take the Sixers.
Little stud on you.
What pussy ass hollering for?
Yeah, we got some topics too on here. We can get to the first topic. I'm not sure where the host went, but
Right here. It's time to the stud. Alright.
you trying to get your link back on air?
Alright, yo, hold on once. First off, tell me what these buttons mean.
Oh, come on, T-Bag.
Alright, so
This is run. This is turn.
so this is for movement of the player.
Uh-huh.
This is for dribble moves.
Okay.
Also to try to like steal the ball. If you pull down on it when you have the ball, it's gonna also pull up to shoot, but just shoot square to shoot.
And we got
Which one's shoot X?
Square.
Square?
And we
X
got
is to pass, but if you press R1,
Uh-huh.
it'll put up like only when you have on offense, it'll put up the emoticon like of the button that the character is that you pass the ball to.
Yeah. Okay.
and most importantly, we
And
got
R2 is
21.
to sprint.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and if you are
And what is these buttons right here for?
those don't really do anything.
Okay. Cool.
And if you want to call a timeout, you click this.
This right here?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Yup, that is how you all the controls. Oh, and if you double press triangle, it'll throw up an alley-oop.
Yeah.
But you have to press square at the right timing after you press the double triangle.
Ah.
There's like meters that you'll see that pop up when you're shooting also. You have to release it at the top.
Okay.
So there's some skill to the shooting for sure.
Alright, that's a lot of shit to retain.
And then most importantly, the 21 rule.
And he really
You
wants
think
me
you
to
just gonna just walk all
emphasize
over?
the
You just gonna walk all over
21
me, low
rule.
key?
No, I just don't want you to think we're gonna play past 21.
Past 21 as far as the total score?
Yeah.
21
No,
point
no,
lead.
like 21 point lead.
Oh, I'm like you be doing low.
Nah.
Exactly like how I be doing.
Exactly not.
Yup.
I'm ready.
Alright, press X.
I'm going with Curry, Chef Curry. You going with them Philly boys.
Okay, okay.
Because you know me and Tebow PA boys.
I'm fucked up already.
All right, so he's off to a good start.
First topic.
What?
Press what for matchups?
Just press.
Option button.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
And press it one more time. All right.
First topic.
What are you thankful for today?
I'm thankful for being on this side of the earth.
I'm definitely thankful for waking up. Sure.
A lot of people ain't making it. You know, they're just getting left and right.
Oh, me? Food?
That's a good one.
Food.
Super good.
All right, what am I thankful for today? I'm thankful that I get to live another 24 hours trying to
What button do you push?
make the most out of this
Triangle
life
jump.
and giving back to the most that I can. Ooh, what is your backstory?
What happened?
You press pause, or you press pause. You ain't used to not playing as Philly, huh?
Yeah, I was going for a second.
But yeah, look,
What happened? No shot clock?
No, three in the key.
I don't know what happened there.
You was standing in the paint for too long. And you fouled me right there. Question.
I'm somewhere where I need to be.
T, what's your backstory?
What you mean, bro?
Like, if you were a writer who is making a novel, or you're a director who's shooting a film, and you need people to understand who you are as a character playing T, what is your backstory?
My backstory as a character playing me.
Yeah, it's like,
I just-
basically, what's your backstory?
Put a camera to me for 1 week. And that'd be a hell of a damn backstory, let me tell you.
All right, so like, that wasn't very informative for our listeners.
I mean, I really don't like my backstory. You asking me to play a character of me, like.
And be like, where you coming from? What were big moments in your life? What brought you to being the person that is sitting here right now? You know what I mean? Like, you're setting the stage for your story. You get to tell your backstory.
Come on, nigga.
I feel like that's one of them questions you should lead. Like, you should lead because we need an example of what you mean. Like,
I'm not. Yeah.
What's my backstory? Alright, so I was born in California, and then around 5 I moved up to a state called Oregon due to some family stuff. And after I did that, I went through the school system there in Oregon, graduated top of my class, played sports growing up, did acting, did dancing.
That's a highlight.
Yeah, like, what brought you to being who you are?
No, I'm talking about him. That bullshit.
Oh, the video game. Got you, bro. And then after I graduated, I moved further north in with my older brother to a town called Eugene. While I was in Eugene, I went to college on scholarship for the first term. Day 1, wanted to drop out because I was smarter than my teacher. So she was really nice though, no offense. Once I finished the term, because you always finish what you start, dropped out. But while I was going there, I met a dude who made beats. So it worked out that I went there even for the 1 term. Started making music with him. In my first album, never released it because it wasn't good. I mean, it might be alright, but it wasn't to the standard that I wanted to release. And that was when I was an artist named Full Send. The S was a $sign. But then, you know, obviously the Nelk Boys definitely outdid me with the branding of Full Send. So I had to definitely change my artist name, which is why it's Jooh Gatti. So I started making music and I was about like recording it. I was like 18, 19, just graduated. Starting like my first freshman year of college, I guess you could say. And then I was working at Trader Joe's at the time. Worked there for a couple of years. And then I got the opportunity to move up to Portland, Oregon. And I was like, oh, well, that's a much better city for me to live in. And I moved in with this friend of mine who was supposed to be a producer. He actually ended up never finishing a track with me in like a year and a half I lived there, which kind of let down. But I got him a job at Intel because I went and got a job at Intel, and I was like, let me help you out. Got him a car. Basically just made positive impacts everywhere I went. And then once I hit
that was wicked.
August of this past summer, so like 2 years of living in Eugene, in Portland, August came and I visited here in Tampa, Florida to see a friend who just got out of the military named Trent from the trenches. He was on the last episode. Visited, we did a studio session here, and he was so like, holy shit, you got this, bro, that he decided to become my manager. And then we started building a team here, and then I moved out like 3 months later after I got in a car crash. And now I'm almost recovered from the car crash and just been working on music for basically the past 6 months straight. I mean, I was doing it for years prior to that, but I pretty much wasn't working the past 6 months, just every day working on music. And now I'm here making a podcast. This is episode 6. And you guys are part of my homies now that I have in this friend group here. I've only been in Tampa for 3 months. And also, in the first couple weeks of living here, I got gifted a puppy. He was about to go to the Humane Society. Some dude at the gas station gave me him. And he's been my little buddy since.
I'm getting it now.
And here we are, present day, still doing the same thing, working towards music, creating content for the people to enjoy, trying to inspire others through my works and glorify God through it all.
That's good. That's what's up.
So there's a little bit of a backstory for you. That's not the fullest in-depth that I could have done. There's a lot deeper, darker to it, and there's a lot more highlights I could hit, but that's the surface level to give you an idea.
Next question.
Oh, I'm the only one who does the backstory?
Yeah, that was too long of a question.
Alright.
Yo, that was like your life story.
Yeah.
That's what a backstory is, bro.
Yeah, that question has too long of an answer. You shouldn't have started. You should have
started off with like, I was born with 2 brothers and sisters. My mom was a baker. My dad worked at the steel mill.
Bro, this sounds like a novel from like George Orwell or some shit. Alright.
We gotta start vetting these questions, man.
What are some of your pet peeves, T?
Pet peeves? I hate motherfuckers that just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a factual type person, so you talk to me, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you're entitled like I owe you something. You know what I'm saying? Or people who just they say one thing but they actually mean another. That's a pet peeve for me. You know?
Being a person of your word.
Yeah.
So you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, you know my game?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I thought you was chilling for
You're just thinking about his answers.
Yeah, so that's a pet peeve for me. What about you?
Pet peeves that I have? I don't like liars. Not that I don't like liars. I don't like when people lie. Especially to me. I don't like when people litter. Find it annoying when people talk over other people. Sometimes I get annoyed by unwarranted advice, but sometimes I also need unwarranted advice. So that one I'm more moderate with that one.
That's a long ass answer, man.
I definitely like.
It's about to be over here quick.
I definitely, ironically, like to show up late, but I don't like when other people show up late.
My niggas can hit 3-pointers.
You gotta hit the shot right, bro.
Bullshit.
You gotta hold down the square button until it hits the right point and then release it.
Nigga, that's right.
What about you, Lo?
What you ask?
A whole turnover.
Pet peeves.
Repeat myself. I repeat myself.
That's ironic, because I was repeating the question.
No, you make me repeat myself.
Yeah, but you made me repeat myself.
Yeah,
That's the irony.
it only works when I have to repeat myself.
Like that. Alright, anyways. Let's move on.
Yeah.
T, what is your favorite memory?
My favorite memory? I got so many of them.
You can pick a couple if you want.
My favorite memories are when
Good shot.
me and my kids were together and I was raising them by myself. That's my favorite memories. Like, that shit was like, that reward. I needed that in my life. You know what I'm saying? That regulated me. That gave me a different perspective on, you know, it wasn't all about me type shit. You know what I mean? You have to raise 2 kids and make sure they go to school and do all this other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that shit was mad responsibility. But it was like, you know, for being a street nigga and being that dumped on him was like, I mean, you know, that's what I really needed in my life. Some type of responsibility. So, you know, that mattered. Do something that mattered. You know what I'm saying? No child support, no nothing. I was like, we good. I got it. You know what I'm saying? That's some of my best memories. Being built.
That's good.
That's awesome, bro.
Okay?
21.
Fuck out of here.
21.
Walk all
Lo,
over
you
me.
did something to him.
I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I.
Distracted me with all these crazy questions and shit.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Next.
Alright, you ready for the sauce, bro? Are you enjoying this moment? Did you
So did we get everybody's pet peeve? Did we get yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got yours and we got yours. Okay, so let's go to the next question before we start this game. Oh, you said memories. Okay, that's what we got then.
Yeah, I asked what was one of your favorite memories.
You answered already?
I didn't answer yet.
You can go ahead.
One of my favorite memories? I'm gonna say some of my favorite memories were like playing sporting games and just like playing football or being on the wrestling team and just like being knuckleheads with the friends on the teams. Those are some of my favorite memories. I'd also probably say doing like the plays and musicals I've been in and the performances out here and every time I've gone to a studio. Those would be my favorite memories probably.
I would have to say my favorite memory would be any time I spent with family members. That would be my favorite memories. Well, you can't get that time with family back, so. What's the next one?
That's true. Ooh, what was your biggest wake-up call?
My biggest wake-up call was when I was looking at 20 years and they had me dead to the ass. Yeah, I mean, I was all the way wrong and they was all the way right. And for some odd reason, still came up out of that. You know what I'm saying? That was my wake-up call. I still got it in. I still do what I need to do with everybody. It was like, you know, saying, wise up. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a different game. You know what I'm saying? So I did things different. And it was much more successful. They're doing it a different way. They're doing it different than the way I used to do it.
Mm.
Yeah, that was my wake up call. But I couldn't ignore what was in me. And that was the hustle. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. My wake up call was similar actually. When I had like just turned 18, I was selling marijuana before it was legalized. And
Marijuana. Was that the hardest time you ever sold?
no, definitely not. Oh, I tried to click NBA 2K18. Click that one.
That's symbolic of what's about to happen right now. It's not looking good for you.
Yeah, but then, so I got caught up because some 16-year-old I had sold a gram to snitched on me. And so the cops came to my house, and my dad, being from Beverly Hills and being like a privileged little white boy, he didn't have the understanding to not let the officers into your house without a warrant. And so he lets the police into my house. They pull up like text messages, they pull up like pictures of the kid. They're like, yeah, they snitched on you, by the way. And then I had to talk to a detective. By the way, this is how the detective starts off the interview with me, right? He sits me down, he goes, I don't like you. That was how he starts off the interview.
He wasn't supposed to like
And it was like, I was like, oh, that's cool.
At least he kept it a brick.
And so, yeah, thankfully I just got like a slap on the wrist. Like, for some reason they pushed my case away and got off with just the warning.
You know what that's called? White privilege.
It could be because of that, but I also did know the police officer. So like I said, I played football, and this guy was like my one-on-one football coach. Like,
White privilege all day.
Yeah, it could be for sure.
Absolutely. Black kid. They wouldn't even have to have the weed. They taking him to juvie. Just on the strength.
You say he gone.
It's on the strength that he was told, that they were told that he sold them weed. Goddamn, we could have already been glued in the air.
That's wild.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man. You know, for a black man, it's like, man, that's just ridiculous.
So I bet you feel super fortunate the fact that your wake up call happened.
Man, yeah, that's what made that way from Carter's number, bro. Yeah, like worse than the cat in 9 lives.
You might be made for a bigger purpose then.
Yeah, I know that. I've lived something.
Good steal. What about you, Lo? Any wake up call?
I remember, so one time I was driving and I had a lot to drink. And I'm just trying to get from A to B, but like I said, I was like blitzed. I had a lot to drink. So I turned on this one street, cop pulled me over. And I remember when he pulled me over, I stopped the car and I was like, well, here we go, about to catch a Dewey. So he looked at me, he said, well, he said, I wasn't gonna pull you over after you ran the stop sign. He said, but after you ran the second one, I kinda didn't have a choice.
Damn. He let you off though?
Yeah, and like I said,
He did
I
not
was
want to do
super
paperwork
blitzed.
that night,
I
bro.
was super blitzed. Like I was gone. Like I'm out there running stop signs. Gone.
Yeah, you got pretty lit to be running a stop sign, bro.
You was down here?
No, I was up north.
Mm.
Yeah, so like I said, I thought that was it. Like I thought I was about to catch a duty for sure.
Wait, now I want to follow up question because he said the thing about white privilege. Was it a black officer?
For me,
Yeah, or was it a white officer?
Oh, the black one would have did him
for
worse.
me it was a white officer.
If the black one would have did him worse, I'm gonna tell you now. He wasn't a black officer or a white officer. What? You better pray it wasn't a black officer.
Wait, they would do it worse?
I mean, you got some though that's fucked up like that, but you got some that's not. You know what I'm saying? Some that be like, no, I feel your pain, my nigga.
Word. Ooh, okay, I got one. T, what does success look like to you?
Success. To me, looks like succeeding in anything I put my hands on. You know, some things I haven't, a lot of things I haven't. So, yeah, success is just succeeding in anything you put your mind to. It's not a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Because you can keep going up. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty solid answer. What about you, Lo?
Say that again.
What does success look like to you?
I guess I would measure success in generational wealth. Like I consider creating generational wealth successful.
Word.
Man, that shit way off.
Yeah.
You just threw that shit to the crowd.
So,
We got Jay-Z in the crowd. What Blue Ivy.
that shit. That's good. Once I learn how to shoot people, it was over.
I feel like I would measure success by how positive an impact I make on the world before I leave.
What kind of impact you think you would make on the world before you die? Jooh Gatti.
I hope I inspire.
Hope you inspire.
Yeah.
And you have control over that.
And
Yo, look, what's up? Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro. Wait a minute, nigga. What's wrong with you?
I also think that people's like thought patterns and way of thinking of life, I enhance.
Yo, we still doing the 360 tonight?
Man, but I can't keep up with you, bro.
I'm here.
He's here.
And then by the time we said it, there's gonna be time for you.
It ain't gonna be time for me to go. I'm here.
It sounds like an opportunity
Of a lifetime.
of a lifetime. That's good. Ooh, he is cold. What about you, Lo? Wait. Actually, we already answered the question. Oh, I have a story. Alright. So, I went to the orthopedic doctor because I got in a car crash like 6 months ago. I'm healing up. I finally stopped doing my chiropractic work now, and I'm starting to go to the doctors. So the other day, a funny moment happened. I'm telling Lo about it because you have to get these injections in your spine, and they're supposed to relieve pain in your back. Which honestly,
That shit fucked up more.
I'm still in a little bit of pain. Like I'm kind of sore, but I feel like there's definitely slightly less pain.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yo, that shit fuck you up more. You stick a needle, my baby, you gotta be out of your mind.
That's what I said.
But so the other day, I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, bro, when I get those injections tomorrow. So I was about to say I was gonna be like,
you over here like you run into the doctor to get a COVID shot.
well, no, it made my.
Hurry up, come on, put it in.
I was hoping my back would feel a lot better, and then I'd be able to get my dance moves going again.
I ain't dance moves. You asked me doing the robot.
Yeah, he's like, you sound like a fucking girl on spring break right now. I'm about to get my injection. I'm dying. That was a funny anecdote for me.
That's a sick thinking, yo. You let a motherfucker boogie you up.
Alright, so after the first quarter, I'm up 16-7.
Oh, look at that, nigga. Look at your ass. Come down
Bro.
This nigga tripping.
With no map.
Oh man, I wish the camera could have saw that. So Stud's under the table, and Lo's like, get away from me. He's like, get away from me. And he comes up and starts looking at me in like the between my legs on, and he goes to jump up and smacks his head on the table.
That's fucked up. You laughing about that.
Bro, that was hilarious. You mean you don't laugh when your friends fall over?
Nah. I think that shit's funny. I'm gonna get hurt. Even if they didn't get hurt, you know what I mean? They're bad. But you make a motherfucker feel worse than them bad because you ever feel worse than them bad?
No.
Yeah, cops gonna use
A real one. If I slipped and fell and I wasn't hurt, I would hope you would laugh because it's funny.
So if he was hurt, what?
No, I mean if you get hurt, then it's like, oh shit, let's make sure you're good. Heal you.
Shit happens though. I said
Yeah,
basically Superman fall from fucking tripping the curb off their heels.
That's not funny, that's painful.
That shit was funny. Oh my god, she flew like Superman.
Alright. Next question. So what is the best party that you've been to?
I haven't been a part of so damn long. I don't really hang out like that no more.
Right, but it's not about like what you're doing right now, it's like what's the best party
I
you've
don't
been
know,
to?
it's just been that long. I don't really like, you know what I mean?
I've never been to a party.
You've never been to a party? That's wild. Well, I guess that's actually not wild. But it feels like it's a wild statement.
So yeah, look, we can do this, bro.
Alright, well, I guess I'll say my favorite party I've been to. It's either gotta be my music video party or the Halloween party I threw. So like I'm like senior year of high school, and I tell my dad, and my friends are like, yo, we're throwing a huge party here Halloween, by the way. And he's all like, no, I'm not. Or he's like, no, you're not. But he also told us that he was going out on Halloween. We're like, dude, just so you know, we are throwing a huge party here. And we kept telling him that. And he's like, no, you're not. And we're like, yeah, we are. And we started like, oh, I'm so, and we'd say it super sarcastically too, like, dude, I'm so excited for that party we're throwing tomorrow night. Like, and he always thought we were joking the entire time. Anyways, this party we threw had like 120 people in my dad's 3-bedroom house. And he comes home drunk as shit from being at some Halloween event that he went to, and he legit just starts partying with all of us. Like, he was so lit, he was wanting to keep the party going. That was a pretty funny experience. And
My mom would beat my ass.
right?
Favorite role.
I think my mom would have beat my ass too, but she wasn't there, so.
My mom also would have called the cops for me.
Dang.
They didn't call the cops.
Your own kid?
Shit.
What the cops gonna do?
Who knows?
Could be.
He picked that boy.
That's valid. Well, at least you didn't get arrested for throwing a party.
Not yet. I still have time.
You're like, I'm feeling inspired. See, I'm doing my purpose. I'm inspiring people.
Hold on, what that look like? Who got Boston?
Me?
Oh, see, now that ain't cool. You just used me. Now.
Wait, what are you
No, I
doing?
just gotta learn how to shoot with these dudes. I'm gonna stick with them and learn how to shoot with them.
Boom. Alright. What about you, Lo? Or are you just keeping it low key? Or are you just so into the game?
We got one more point.
Oh, huh. Damn, I've already almost 21'd you?
What's that fire shit about?
Oh, it's because he's hot right now. Oh. Alright, well, I guess we'll move on to the next question. Oh, actually, this is a story. So, I haven't been smoking weed for the past like 2 months now. But like the other day, I was saying I was working on this song about smoking weed to kind of like escape reality. But I was recording it sober. Like I came up with it sober, but I was recording it. I needed to record it again because the first take I did, Lo said it. He's like, bro, you sound like you're screaming at the microphone. He's like, why are you so intense? And I was like, you're right. He's like, you definitely sound sober. And so then I tried doing like a really relaxed version of the track, but it did not sound right either. So then I was like, all right, Lo, I need to be high for this track. So I took a hit, and then I was able to actually record it. Now it sounds sick. Oof. Oh yeah. So here's another funny story. Lo, you definitely gotta tune in on this one. So there was this woman at the gym who.
No, we ain't doing all that, bro. No. Hell no.
Oh, you don't want to
Hey,
be.
niggas is tussling over the boy now.
We ain't doing that. Hell no. I thought you was just gonna ask like a basic open question based around it. I ain't mean about to start putting names and faces and places and all that shit. We ain't doing all that.
Bro, that
It's
sounds
too early.
funny.
Go for it. Oh, man. Woo! Little bro, man, trying to out the box. Hey! Next question.
All right, Will. I'm out of the written questions.
We got like long 10-minute answers. 10-minute answers. You want somebody to tell a life story?
I give full answers to my questions, not just some like little da-da-da.
Jooh Gatti should have been an officer of the law. All them damn questions.
Officer of the law.
The questions he asked the
Yeah,
police questions.
he asking the motherfucker to give up tapes.
You asked
You
police
start
questions.
talking about certain shit, you implicating all kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially me. Oh my God.
I'm thinking you gonna ask some chill, kick back questions. You up here asking like real.
I'm too.
All right, so on this day on September, where were you? What were you doing?
Okay.
85.
You want me to hit like
Windy and cold out.
little like lame questions like?
You know it's crazy.
What's your favorite color?
Nah.
See?
No, like what? All right, I got one for y'all. A legit question.
Let's hear it.
What's your favorite city you ever traveled to?
Well, what do you see?
I've been a lot of cities too. I'm gonna probably say. That's a hard one. places. Favorite city.
All right, this curry shot is over.
We're gonna come back to that one. I don't have a favorite city that I traveled to. Been to so many places. There's so much shit in it.
Alright. I'm gonna say my favorite is probably LA.
Ooh, LA?
Yeah, just cause my family lives there, you know, I have a lot of great memories of seeing them there, and I've gotten to see a lot of cool things that most people don't get to in LA, because my family comes from producers. So like I've been on Hollywood sets, I've met Hollywood actors. It's cool. What about you, Lo? Oh, and I've seen professional like Dodgers baseball games there, and I love watching Dodgers play live.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time in Houston. Come on, man. See, I just gotta learn the game. I was there to pluck that and push the wrong button. I just gotta learn the buttons, man. I was there to pluck that. That's all.
What about you, Ember? Do you have any favorite cities that you've been to?
I never really tried. I lived in Jasper, Georgia when I was younger for a little bit, and that was really pretty.
Jasper, Georgia. I've never even heard of it. What is this?
Woods, trees, mountains, and Piggly Wiggly.
No one. Oh wait, one of them towns that got one blinking yellow light in it.
Sounds about right. It was really pretty though.
That's what's up.
Jasper, Georgia.
Yeah, I had to walk a mile and a half down the mountain to the bus stop every morning.
A mile and a half?
That's crazy.
And then you have to walk a mile and a half up at the end of the day?
Yep.
Okay, that's good exercise.
I brought my scooter. I wasn't allowed to use my skateboard on the mountain.
Yeah, that'd be a little reckless probably, depending on the incline. Ooh, I'm up by 20. Is this the game ending possession? Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. They just let him run by him. Did this shit
You can
on
see the stars really good from there though.
Oh, a little light pollution.
Yeah, let me go to my truck and get something.
That's
Are you done with the
They just let
podcast?
him run
GG,
by him
bro.
like that, man.
Are you done with this?
That's crazy.
That's game.
Man. They just let him run right by. Everybody let him run by them.
Word. Yeah, I mean, should we sign off?
Yeah, guess we gonna sign off.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I hope you get to go spread love wherever you go. I hope you have peaceful sleep tonight.
Stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yep, that's the Jooh Gatti's Pod Show.
The Lowkey and Jooh
Sorry,
Gatti.
the Lowkey Jooh Gatti's Podcast. Look, I'm stoned. Lowkey Jooh Gatti's Podcast, Episode 6. Enjoy.